Hello and welcome to another video from Alberta Bushcrafter. My name is Dean and this is yet another video in the Camp Kitchen series. The reason I actually bring that up is because I find, well, look at my size, I find food to be quite important. I also find food is either more or less important depending on who you are when you're out in the bush. Some people actually really don't care what they eat. I know some minimalist campers that will jog down a trail carrying nothing but a few containers of freeze-dried food and some Cliff's bars, and that's it, and a small water filter, and that's all. So for them, food is just fuel and nothing more. I'm not of that belief. I actually find that food tastes better out in the wilderness. It actually does. Because you're working, because you're cold, you'll appreciate a bowl of oatmeal or a cup of coffee even much more than you would, say, having a cup of coffee at home on a cold day. So for the minimalists, having a little cook set like this that all it does is basically good for boiling water and that's it, that's fine. If you're a minimalist, this is good enough for you. But here's what I tend to carry. The reason I carry this big cook set here, it's a 2-pot, is so I can prepare a number of different meals. There's nothing better than bannock, made from scratch, baked on the trail, in front of a campfire in the middle of nowhere. One of the best tasting foods you will ever have. So I need a couple extra pots. I use some for mixing, some for cooking. I'll actually cook a sauce in one, pasta in the other from the raw ingredients. I'll experiment on the trail. Well, that's not always a good idea. So yeah, the bigger cook set. I'm sure I could have packed another half a dozen Cliff bars for that. And the other thing is for keeping food warm, you've seen this before. This is my $6 Mountain Equipment Co-op Cozy. This is the foundation for the kit. I'm just going to leave it in loose because I'm probably going to have to take it out. Yeah, we'll just leave that. So, there's that. For larger trips, what I like to do is, this is actually a set of, they say silicone bowls. It's actually got a silicone part, but it's mostly plastic. These are 3 different bowls. I take these on larger trips. It's nice to have something like this with a lid for ingredients. This is when I'm really packing heavy with the camp kitchen. So let's open them up. Incidentally, these lids are very tight. Oh, and they're screw-on, which probably was not a good idea that I pried them off at one point when I was first using them. Yeah, one thing to watch with some of these, make sure you test them out beforehand. So we've got a little, 1 cup. There's about a half a liter here. It's a good size for your meals if you're doing the boil in a bag thing. This one I like because I can get some serious dough or pancake batter in that thing. Now only two of these bowls nest, but just for that, let's have a look. So all 3 of these, 110 grams. Is that right? No, it's 11 ounces, it's 300 grams. So half a pound. But you can see where these would be used. If you're canoe camping, for example. Oh, and by the way, the seals on these lids, very solid. I'm trying to get this off, and it's, well, the only way you can get it off is to do something stupid like pry it. Just don't do that, it's bad. But yeah, Very good. You can use this for shaking and mixing stuff up. It's not going anywhere. Another alternative that might be in this year's kit would be, another one. This is the GSI Fair Share collapsible silicone mug. It's soft-sided compared to the rest, though. This has actually got some plastic on it as well as silicone. But this is more in my chow kit than it is in my cooking kit, so I'll throw it out of the way. I do like these collapsible silicone bowls and mugs, though. Very handy. Instead of the GSI mug here, not as good a lid. That goes back there. Another accessory you can carry is the big Fair Share mug instead. And fairly tight lid, not entirely waterproof, but holds a lot of other stuff. So your Bannock mix and your powdered milk and your staples and whatever could go in there, you stick that in your food bag. Anyways, so this is a definite addition when I'm carrying a fair bit and I want to play around these three bowls. I'll put them back together here. I really do like the watertight lids on these. Usually a good idea to remove the lid first. That did not crack, that was just the lid complaining. And these two nest. So again, the company that makes these is called Aladdin, and they're very good. Only had these like, a year, maybe two. I like them so much, I bought them their own stuff sack. Get that in. These will go in the kit. So I carry one kit just with my basic eating utensils and whatever, and another one for cooking. Here is the backbone of that kit. This is really cool. This is, you've seen this in other videos, this is the GSI Destination cook set. Now, remember I said before, if you've got yourself a non-stick cook set, you've got to use non-stick utensils, plastic utensils. So let's see what's in here. I'm going to take some of the things I've added out first. Right. Let's take a second to set these up. I'll be right back. Okay, now I've laid this out, and we'll get a better look at what's in here. So first you get the case, and in there is what they call a spicer. So this actually is a smaller version of the GSI Spice Missile. It's got two compartments per container. So you've actually got room for, well, salt and pepper, and I don't know, maybe some seasoning salt, Montreal steak spice, whatever. And the nice thing is with this one is the top screws off, but you can also take the bottom off. And it's got a little divider there you can see, and there's a shaker on both, which I just dropped on the floor. So that divider is actually for, you put the divider on the top of the shaker. Anyways, that's handy. A little bit of spice. There are larger versions of this you can get and add to your kit. It comes with a Spice Missile. Comes with two bottles. The larger one, because this is for small trips, the larger one would be oil. The smaller one would be soap. You don't need to use a lot of soap. Let's put that back in and fold it back up. Now I've added extras to this, as I've said. But the other thing you get is I don't know if this comes with it. This is a pot scraper slash small spatula. It comes with a small camp towel and a small scrubby and a cutting board. This is where it gets fun. It will come with, I've got the elastic bands on these, I don't know why. Take them off. So look at this. That is a folding spatula. Got a serrated edge on it too, very handy. You also get folding tongs. These are very useful. A small set of folding tongs. You also get a serving spoon. You can buy these separately as well. They're about $3-4. This whole kit's about $35. So yeah, people wonder why would you spend that much? It's very handy. So fold these back. I said we'll fold these back. So I add a few extra pieces of gear to this. Add a couple more scrubbing pads, fairly fine. I add this spatula for mixing. Always a bit of foil. Foil is always handy. And another camp towel. Why? Just because I felt like it. And all that, hardly any weight at all. So, take a minute, we'll pack this back up. And I'll show you one of the other nice things about this particular kit. Right. Okay, we'll take a minute to pack this back up. Okay, so I've got it packed up. There we are. That's what it looks like. Now, one thing to point out is, right, I've got a fair bit of stuff in the top here, which it actually adds another 2-3 centimeters or an inch to the top of this, so it doesn't quite pack down as I'd like. I'll repack it at some point, but right now it will fit in there, in the cook set here. You also notice where my fingers are, there's a fair bit more room. You could put a few of those little Nalgene bottles of, I don't know, soy sauce, hot sauce, syrup comes to mind, or something like that. And the neat thing about this is it's made, should be made, to nestle rather snugly inside the cook set. I normally don't do that though. I'll keep other things, you know, like maybe this inside there. I got my cup, or I've got this GSI bowl, which is, you know, part bowl and part, this is what they call an insulated mug. Picked this up for like $6, and that usually goes in there. Do I need the extra bowl? Maybe not this season, because I'll probably carry this. The way I carry it now, and this is subject to change as everything, the way I carry it now is the cook set. Snug that up. Right. And this is a metal buckle here, by the way, not plastic, so it's meant for serious abuse. So you could, if it was even sticking out, you could snug this right down. So that'll go there. That'll go out of the way for now. Where's the cozy? That will go there. I'll open this up. And in it goes. I try and I try to make sure that's sitting in there square. And for once, it is. There we go. That nestled. This is like a nice big synthetic polyester jacket. And if I'm needing them, I'll take the bowls. And this goes right on top. So there is a fairly light there's a fairly light little kitchen. Nice thing is you can hang that little GSI, and it's the crossover kit, not the destination kit. We'll see that one in another video. Anyways, there is my camp kitchen in a bag, and there's more than you need in there. I could have left out the little folding bowls, although I find them comfortable. I use them even just for holding stuff while I'm cooking. But yeah, so that is my current, this is my go-to cook set. This is what comes with me. Alright, well, thanks for watching another Alberta Bushcrafter video. My name's Dean. Take care, and good day.